Pablo Picasso, one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, was not alive when the first iPhone was released, as he passed away well before that technological milestone. Picasso died on April 8, 1973, at the age of 91 in Mougins, France, after a prolific career that revolutionized modern art through movements like Cubism, Surrealism, and his earlier Blue and Rose periods. Known for masterpieces such as Guernica and Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, he left an indelible mark on the art world, producing an estimated 50,000 works, including paintings, sculptures, ceramics, drawings, and prints. His later years were marked by continued experimentation, often reflecting his personal life, political views, and the turbulent events of his time, like the Spanish Civil War and World War II. By the time of his death, technology had advanced significantly, but the world was still far from the digital age that would bring devices like the iPhone into existence. The first iPhone, a groundbreaking device that combined a phone, music player, and internet browser into a touchscreen interface, was unveiled by Apple on January 9, 2007, and released for sale on June 29, 2007. This was over 34 years after Picasso's death, meaning he never witnessed the smartphone revolution or the cultural shifts it brought. In 1973, the year Picasso died, technology was in a much earlier stage. Mobile phones were in their infancy, with the first handheld mobile phone call made by Motorola's Martin Cooper on April 3, 1973, just days before Picasso's passing. However, these early devices were bulky, far from the sleek iPhones of the future, and primarily used for voice communication rather than the multifaceted purposes of modern smartphones. Computers were also large, room-sized machines used mostly by institutions, and the personal computer revolution was just beginning to take shape with devices like the Xerox Alto, introduced in 1973 but not widely available. Picasso's era was one of analog creativity, where his tools were paint, canvas, and clay, and his innovations were rooted in physical mediums rather than digital ones. While he was deeply interested in modernity, evident in his adoption of new artistic techniques and his engagement with contemporary political and social issues, there's no indication he interacted with the early precursors of modern technology like computers or mobile phones before his death. Had Picasso lived to see the iPhone, his reaction would be a matter of speculation. An artist known for embracing innovation might have been intrigued by the device's potential to create or share art, perhaps experimenting with digital drawing or photography, but his passing in 1973 firmly places him in a pre-digital world,